Wear safety goggles, gloves, make sure you cut away from the body, and don't forget to have fun.
Lateral surface. This is the dorsal surface. This is the ventral surface. This is the anterior. This is the posterior. This is our pig's islets, right here, which cannot open. This is our pig's rooter, and these are the nostrils. This is the external ear, or the pinnae. We are now going to study the pig's appendages. So these are the pig's appendages right here. And our pig has 4 toes on each hoof. And we have an even hoof. So altogether we have 16 toes. Now I'm going to determine the age of our pig. So we're going to measure this. It's about 13 centimeters, which is 130 millimeters. So now we look to the paper and see it's between 56 and 100 days old.
Now we're going to study the pig's umbilical cord. So we're going to cut across the cord about 1 centimeter from the body. On our specimen we found 4 openings. This big one is the umbilical vein, and it carries blood from the placenta to the fetus. The smaller openings are called umbilical arteries, and they carry blood from the fetus to the placenta.
So you can clearly see, we removed the skin from the jaw. You can clearly see the masseter muscle, which is used for chewing, moving them. The salivary gland is a little bit harder to see. Yeah, I think that might be it.
So you can clearly see the starting of the incisor teeth right there, and then right here and right here is the starting of the canine teeth.
Okay, on the tongue are the sensory papillae, and they're used to taste food.
Right here is round opening, right there is the nasopharynx. Inside there will be the esophagus and the trachea too.
I know that I love you, oh baby, why don't you see?
Currently on top of my probe is the trachea. If you look closely, it's kind of ribbed, and it's a little bit harder. Now on top of the probe is that softer esophagus, which leads to the stomach. So this is just a muscular lined tube that leads to the stomach, whereas this is more cartilaginous and leads to the lungs.
So right here is the liver, and the liver creates bile and breaks down fats. And then right here's the gallbladder, which collects, stores, and concentrates bile from the liver. And then over here, this is the pancreas, which produces insulin, which regulates blood sugar and produces enzymes to digest food. And then this is the spleen. Okay, this is the spleen, which filters blood looking for foreign cells. And then here's the stomach, which stores food and churns and grinds it to digest it.
This right here is the small intestine. The small intestine absorbs 90% of nutrients and water from digestible food. This right here is the large intestine. The large intestine absorbs the rest of the nutrients and water from indigested food, and it compacts remaining matter. If we lift this up like that, we can now see kidneys. The kidney filters blood and takes waste like urea from your blood. This right here is your bladder, and this is the urethra. Sorry. This right here is a bladder, and this is your urethra. Urethra is a tube that carries urine to the bladder and out. This right here, kind of under stuff, would be the rectum. And the rectum is where feces are stored briefly. Okay. This is the cerebrum, and these are the opacitor lobes. Not much else we weren't able to identify much else in our pig because it wasn't developed yet, but we know that the brainstem leads from the brain to the rest of the nerves throughout the body. Cool beans, man.
It's the main, that's a superhighway for the central nervous system, that of course ties into the main stem. Up here, it ties in somewhere, feeds into, runs down the length of the body.